All right, this is the Revell Evil Iron Trike, and I am calling this one good. So put the last few parts on tonight, and pretty happy with how this one turned out. So I'm just going to kind of cruise in here around it and hope it'll stay focusing. Added some extra lighting here. So paint is House of Colors, candy, wild cherry over a red metal flake base coat. It's called Cinder Red. I faded this with some Pavo purple around the edges here to get these dark areas. Then also blended some candy apple red from the top here. I had done the tank the same way, but I went on and went over them with the wild cherry. It's pretty much box stock, a few tiny exceptions, one of them being the skull. This is a resin cast from Escape Hatch Hobbies, but you can see the difference between the kit supplied skull face and this one, how much better it is. I can't remember the name of the sculptor right now, but this was actually made for a replacement skull for the Grim Reaper kit that's out there, which has not too bad of a skull, but this one's just definitely more sinister looking. I did add a skull on the gas cap here. It's a cast metal skull, a little stone on him. And but other than that, it's just paint and glue. So this won't fit on my turntable, so I'm gonna turn it around here for you. I didn't like the chrome on the sword, so I went on and did all that in gunmetal. Comes with some nice decals, so I used the gold decal on there, and the Triumph decal and the Evil Iron decal on the tag. Those are the only decals I used on it. I used the Tamiya light gunmetal on the mace ball tail lights as well as the sword hilt, and I added some stones in there. And, oops, just turned around here. And I did the same thing also on the spear head, added some stones in the middle. Did that in Tamiya gloss black and light gunmetal, and then did accents in gold. Did the same gold accents on the hilt of the sword there. The paint, real happy with the paint job. Came out pretty good, I thought. Get this. Always wants to flop over to make sure it doesn't knock those X handles out of place, because I just glued those a little while ago. So anyway, yeah, that's the Revell Evil Iron Trike. This is 1/8 scale. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Kit comes with wiring for the motor and your brake lines. Got your little chain and padlocks that took me a while to figure out that those were like ankle cuffs for the headlight buckets with the padlocks and chain on there. Didn't notice that right away, and then I started looking at, once I kind of mounted, I thought, oh, I get it, because the padlocks weren't real detailed. It was hard to tell they were actually padlocks, so I had kind of painted those gold and painted the black and the gap in them, and black and the gap on the chain there as best I could. Used the Tamiya semi-gloss black on the seat, which I've really kind of gotten attached to that color. It's nice. It has more of a feel of upholstery rather than flat or gloss black. So I've just started using that a lot just lately. And actually, I think I used it. Yeah, I used it on the spear staff as well. So anyway, yep, there we have it. On to the next one. But yeah, I really like these big trike kits, and this was a kit that I was after for many, many years. I'd bid on so many of these on eBay, and I was so stoked when it was reissued. I'm really, really happy to see this one come back. And one of the other guys, one of the other channels, I think it's Tim also, if I remember correctly, he just finished his a few weeks ago, and he really that got me going on mine. I'd been fiddling with it a little bit, but I liked it so much, and his came out so good, and I thought, God, I got to get in this and build this thing. So that pretty much prompted me to get to work. So thank you for the motivation. I appreciate that. And yeah, we'll just add this one to the motorcycle stash. All right, that's it. And going to be pulling out some Halloween builds here in the next, actually I pulled one out tonight, one where I want to show Jess. She's building the Munsters house, so I pulled that one out so we can get that one on here and show her some of the details I did on that. And be pulling a few more out in the next few weeks, because as we know, Halloween is coming. Tomorrow's October 1st, so time to get excited for that. All right, that's it. Till tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.